Hi guys, welcome to another segment of mistakes. Now today we're going to be talking about having to take the long way as opposed to the short way. It's difficult, yes, but it's very necessary. Now without further ado, let me say that today is mistake number 6. Now basically the short way is, it's short, it's straight to the point, it's very destiny orientated, it's more focused on where you are going to be as opposed to the journey. It's very short and it's a shortcut basically of taking things. And to be honest with you, I have been presented with situations like that in my life, and you kind of sit down and you think to yourself, but then is it in line with who you are? Is it in line with the type of person that you want people to view you as? Is it in line with your morals? Is it in line with your principles? You kind of think of that whole thing, and at the end of the day I just thought, well, the short way is not for me. Maybe it might work for some people, but it's definitely not for me. And so I decided, you know what, even if it takes me so many years, this is the road that I have decided that I am going to take. It's very long, yes, as its name, it's a long way. It's very long, it's very difficult, but the advantage is that you learn so much more. You become the person that you're supposed to become. You are very equipped. But if you are more focused on the future, if you're more focused on how do you want to be remembered if you are no longer here anymore, the long way is for you. It's a trend, it lives on. Look at Coca-Cola, for example. Coca-Cola has been with us for more than 150 years. Why? Because it's a trend. It has stuck. It's in our brains. We love Coca-Cola. You might not drink Coca-Cola, but I'm pretty sure you know about Coca-Cola. So that is it. It is more about taking the long way as opposed to the short way. Now, if you've stuck with us this far, you're probably asking yourself, how did I learn this lesson, right? Let's find out. So back in junior high, I used to have a teacher. His name was called Mr. Cutler. Mr. Cutler was my maths teacher, yeah? I can hear a lot of people going, ooh, mathematics. You see, we all had that vision. We all had that outlook on mathematics. We say to ourselves, well, mathematics is not an easy subject. This is the kind of mindset that I had from primary school going into secondary school until I met Mr. Cutler. Mr. Cutler changed my whole input, my whole view of mathematics. His personal love for mathematics, the way he took it seriously, it kind of sipped into me changing my perception of mathematics. By the end of my junior high, I believe that mathematics was probably the only subject that I had an A in. And it's not because I loved mathematics, no, but I strongly believe that it was the person behind the teaching of the mathematics. Because I realized that if you do it right, if you do it with passion enough, it will last long. It will, I'm talking about someone who I last met over 5 years ago, yet here I am today talking about that same person. Like, what he would do is he would like to teach first and then give us an exercise and then mark it at the same time right in the classroom, right? So in our class, we always had this competition type of thing where we were always like, in a hurry to see who stands up first, who's the one that stands up first. So if you stand up first, basically it means you grasped the concept way more than the other people did. So you got praise the whole day. So, I was never really one of those people who stood up first, but Mr. Cutler came one day. It was a normal day. He came, he taught, and as he was teaching, I realized something, that there was an easier way to do the things that he was teaching. And as he was teaching, at some moment, I kind of lost the focus, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna do it the shorter way. He's doing it the longer way, whatever, right? And then he finishes teaching, and there's like, guys, here is an exercise, do it. At that moment, I'm like, listen, man, I'm gonna take the shorter way, whether you like it or not. I will definitely take the shorter way, because for once, I want to be one of the first people to stand up. So I did. I took the shorter way, and for sure, I was one of the first people to stand up. So I took my book, one of the first people to stand up, and then I went to Mr. Cutler. Now, as he looks at my book, he looks at it and he says to me, how lazy can a person be? At that particular moment, I'm not gonna lie, but I was a bit embarrassed because he said it out loud. And he says to me, well, I taught you to do it the long way and you just decided to do it the shorter way. Why? I was out of words because I was not expecting that kind of response. I thought maybe he would say, oh, well done, you took the shorter way. It's so easy. Well done. But he didn't. He was like, go back and do it the long way, just as I taught you. But as I have grown up, as I have aged, I finally realized the importance of Mr. Cutler's lesson. Why? Because it is very important to take the long way as opposed to the shorter way. Like I've been saying, that the shorter way, it does give you rewards, but the rewards are not lasting. The long way, it's long, it's hard, it's difficult, yes. However, you will get the results that you want and they will stick, they will stay. I hope that you guys learned something from my mistake. It's called taking the long way as opposed to the shorter way. I will see you on our next episode. But before I go, remember to comment. I would like to chat to all of you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe to this particular channel. I will see you on our next episode. Ciao.